So you've got 21 days to boost your LSAT score. I'm going to show you exactly what to do, whether you're brand new to the LSAT or you've been studying for a while. Let me preface this by saying, don't try to do it all in just 21 days. Just don't do it. This is not a test you can cram for. If you're brand new to the LSAT, I recommend instead postponing to a later test date to allow yourself much more time to achieve your fullest potential. But if you really want to do it in just 21 days, ideally you have time to do nothing but study for the LSAT. Here's what I do based on my laser approach to LSAT prep, which is the foundation of all of my LSAT study plans. Inside the LSAT Unplugged community, we will create for you a personalized day-by-day study plan. What I'm going to share with you here is a more generalized version that you can hopefully apply to your situation. For the first 7 days, the first week of the 3 weeks you have left, you're going to focus on the learning and accuracy phases of the laser approach. This involves building a strong foundation in each section of the LSAT, the different sections, the different question types. You're going to want to identify and focus on your weak areas, understanding the distinctions between necessary assumption questions and sufficient assumption questions, between must-be-true questions and most strongly supported questions. You're going to want to focus on getting the big picture questions in reading comprehension, like main idea, primary purpose, best title, tone, author's opinion, the general global big picture questions. This is a triage situation here. Only 21 days remaining, only 3 weeks remaining. So we're not going to want to focus on the rare question types that hardly ever show up. We're going to want to focus on the lowest hanging fruit to maximize the biggest bang for your buck in the limited time that you have. At the end of this week, you can take one timed exam just to see where you're at. In week 2, the second period of 7 days, you're going to want to focus on the S in the laser approach with sections working on your pacing. In logical reasoning, for example, the questions are presented in a general order of difficulty. The first 10 questions are going to be relatively easier than questions 15 through 23. So you're going to want to figure out how to allocate your time. You speed up on the easier questions to help you build up a time bank that you can then apply to the tougher questions later in the section that truly need it. Then at the end of this week, you're going to take another timed exam to see where you stand. Finally, in week 3, days 15 through 21, you're going to want to take more timed exams, maximum 3 exams every other day. So you take an exam, you then review it, take another exam, then review it. So day 1, take an exam, day 2, review, day 3, take another exam, day 4, review, day 5, another exam, day 6, review, then day 7, take the day off. You always want to take the day before the exam off just to rest and relax so you can walk into the exam feeling cool and confident and ready to crush it. Hopefully, you're not brand new to the LSAT though. Hopefully you've been studying for a while and the learning and accuracy phases are already taken care of here. Now it's a mix of timed sections, full-length exams, and review. So every week is going to be the same. Weeks 1, 2, and 3 are going to all look identical. Day 1, you take an exam. Day 2, you review it. Day 3, you take 2 timed sections back to back. Day 4, you review those. Day 5, take another exam. Day 6, you review it. And day 7, you take the day off. Of course, if you discover any weak areas, you can drill those on the side. But the day before the exam, you're always going to take the day before off to rest. You watch Netflix, take a hot bath, get a massage, go for a walk, whatever relaxation is for you. You want to walk in feeling refreshed. As I said, the exam is not a test that you can cram for. It's a skills-based test, so you're not going to forget it just by taking a single day off. Now, I talked a bit about review. What does review actually look like? I've developed a framework for this called the Socratic review method, where we help you pinpoint exactly which mistakes you're making and why. So we dive into the unique tricks and traps that you're personally prone to falling for so you can avoid making them again. This involves going beyond just reading explanations or watching explanation videos. It involves taking ownership of your prep process so that you can ask yourself some guiding questions, or we'll guide you through it using the Socratic method to help you pinpoint what mistakes you're making and why, so you can avoid making those mistakes again. The biggest element here I'll share with you with the limited time you have before the test is getting the review process out of your head, keeping a mistake log or a wrong answer journal. It could be in a physical notebook, it could be in a spreadsheet or a Google Doc or an iPad, whatever works for you. The idea is that you are articulating what your initial thought process was when you first approached the question, and then upon reflection, what you were doing wrong, so that you can avoid making the same mistake again were you to encounter a similar question in a different context. That, in a nutshell, is the R in the LASER approach to LSAT prep. Again, to recap, LASER is an acronym standing for learning, accuracy, sections, exams, and review. If you are brand new to the LSAT, you're going to cover all 5 of those phases in the 21 days. If you're not new to the LSAT and you've been at this for a while, hopefully you have already covered the learning and accuracy. Now it's just a matter of doing more of the sections, exams, and review. Anyway, folks, that's all for now. I hope you found the video helpful. If you did, please do me a favor and share this with someone who needs to see it. I don't do any advertising for the channel. I rely only on word of mouth to help get the word out. So your sharing this video really does make a difference. And in the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.